Alright, time to go to that volcano. After a bit of a... Took me forever to get all these videos out. This is the last one because my stupid laptop broke. So I had to... it took forever to get it, like, fixed. We'll get a new one, really. I needed a new one. Anyway, so, starting from year 4, you can go to this guy and to go to, Mount Kilanda. And, yeah, if you get sulfur, he'll give you a permanent discount. Yeah, and, this is a bit of a unique area because once you go there, the only option you have is to go to the level. There's no, like, wandering around. It's a very small island. It's basically just the volcano level, and that's it. Yeah, and the screen's a bit dark. I don't know. I don't remember it being I guess I didn't change the settings quite right, so this is a bit of a darker video. Literally dark, not... yeah. So, yeah, so there's a giant crystal here. Does that mean that there's a caravan for this place? Or you know, come to think of it, not everyone seems to have a crystal. Like those bandit guys, I don't think we ever see them holding an actual crystal. So how the hell do they survive? Because because the miasma is like everywhere, right? I don't know. I mean, obviously, yeah, if it was everywhere, then if it wasn't everywhere, then there would be more cities and towns and little settlements, I suppose. Yep. So, yeah, this is gonna be the only time I ever go to this fucking place. Even like if I do most of it off screen, I'm not gonna revisit this place. It's just too much of a hassle to get there. Well, too expensive. Well, even with the discount, it's still several hundred gil just to go there. And there's nothing to see here except for this one level. But yeah, it's pretty dark. But for the next video, I'll have the brightness turned up considerably.
So its ashes then became.
Yeah, and the narrator just gives us a little poem. Yeah, she gives us a little potion.
Some may learn what moves their heart within that fiery blaze.
Oh man, this is really getting my poetry blood pumping. I don't know.
Beyond the shadow's gaze.
Oh man, that's great. Just applause, everyone. Do some applause. Beautiful, gorgeous, 10 out of 10. I would totally listen to that in a coffee shop. Yep. This place is smaller than I remember it being. I mean, I do kind of make a run for it at the last little half of the level, but I don't know. It feels like it's so much, like, not, like, physically as big as other levels. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And, I mean, like, the path you can take is very restricted. I mean, the only reason this level takes me so long is because the enemies take forever to die, you know? That's the main reason why this level takes me as long as it does. It has very durable enemies. Or maybe I'm just underpowered, I don't know. But I managed to survive without dying, so there we go. Alright, Mog. Yeah, I forgot to give Mog a haircut, but thankfully it doesn't really affect him that badly. Or maybe it's because I always have to stop to fight enemies every 5 seconds, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Yeah, obviously Blizzard, very useful here because of all the fire-themed enemies. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, there really aren't that many fire-themed enemies. There's only like one, at least in this cycle. There's those flying eyeball enemies that are fire-themed. Yeah, this guy. This is like the only ice enemy, and unfortunately, I don't have anything to make. Oh wait, these guys too, those little ferret things from like the very first level, also fire themed. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot make gravity, so oh wait, there we go. Yeah, but I'm just very stubborn. I don't know what it is. I just hate switching out spells. Oh, do I actually do it? Oh, I do. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, there we go. Gotta make gravity so I can take this guy down because it has a lot more health than the enemies from the Mushroom Forest. Oh, sorry, I just suddenly downpoured, like severely. Holy shit. But But enough about, I'm literally talking about the weather. Okay, but, yeah, there aren't very many gimmicks to this place. Not as much as other levels. You know, like, there's like 1 or 2 spots where you can do this thing with, yeah, and there's like a smaller version of Maggie from the Moshit Manor. Moshit? I don't know. But from that manor level. Smaller version of that enemy. And as you can see, they love, I guess it must be a she, really loves time-based spells. Slow spells, rather. But yeah, aside from some pots of water that you can use to get to different areas, and some you actually have to use to get to the end of the level, I'm pretty sure. This level doesn't have very much to offer in terms of, like, any kind of puzzle or anything interesting to look at. Well, there is one other thing, but I'll talk about that when I get to it. When I, like, see it. But that's not until the second area. Oh, I hit him? Oh, I thought I missed. Yeah, I love how when they get on the ground, they're just like, well, that's my life. Nothing else to do but stand here and wait for death. Yeah, an empty treasure chest. That's like the first time that's ever happened, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't know a treasure chest could ever be empty. It's very... Yeah, these things here. Gotta just drop them in these little... Yeah, little fire spout things. And those goddamn beetles again. Oh man, thank you for the... You couldn't have done it yourself. You had the time to make that sign, but you didn't have time to throw the urn in. Whatever. Lazy sign... You know sign makers. They're fucking lazy as shit. Yeah, but I hate these beetle enemies. Stupid. Cause they just have so much goddamn health. Or defense. Both. I just love doing that. Just stopping them in their tracks as they charge. Yeah, I got you now! Stupid. There we go. I got thunder. Now why the hell is this guy carrying that? Eh. I like the music here. Very ominous. Like a little bit of chanting in the background. Kind of like the Fire Temple from Ocarina of Time, or at least the original version had that. God dang, that is some creepy music. I remember. Well, I don't remember from my childhood because I only ever had the version of the game that censored that song, which is a shame because it's a very like ominous tune. I love it. No. Enough of talking about games I've already played. Yeah, I gotta start thinking about games I'm gonna play in the future. I think I'm gonna play Paper Mario after this. That's a great game. And then I can move on to the 1,000-Year Door, which is even better. And then Super Paper Mario, which is well, it's good at least. I like it. Not as good as the 1,000-Year Door, that's for sure. 1,000-Year Door is my favorite GameCube game. And shut up, Mog. You are my slave. You don't get to talk back to me. Yeah, poor Mog. He was just kind of like forced into this. He was like, hey, this guy can carry your chalice for you. Well, okay. I guess that's my life now. Yeah, but these guys, I hate these guys and their slow spells. They're such a pain in the ass. And that should have totally hit. Well, I call bullshit on that. There we go. Well, I'm fucked. Nothing to do here but wait till... Oh, God. How do those guys even eat? They don't have mouths. That bothers me. This video game and the fantasy creatures in it bother me because they're not realistic. Tisk, tisk, Crystal Chronicles. Tisk, tisk. Yeah, but now we're reaching the second area. Shot, Mog. Yeah, thankfully, this and the desert level are pretty much the only two levels where the heat really gets to him, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of any other level that does that. Pretty sure it's just those two. Yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing for the second area, is these goblins with swords, which tie into the boss of this area. If you hit them just once, they'll drop their sword and run away. If you're fast enough and not stupid like me, you can hit all 3 of them, which will give you a real edge for the boss battle. But I take a bit too long killing these enemies, so I missed the other 2 completely. I think I saw one of them running around in the background, like a couple seconds ago. What? No, wait, what am I doing? No! What am I doing? Oh, holy. But what about gravity? Stupid past me. And there's ogres again. This guy takes way more damage than the ones in the mines. This guy takes like 20 fucking hits to take down, I swear. Okay, maybe not 20, but it sure felt like it. Yeah, killing this guy took so long that I basically just said fuck it and just ran to the boss battle. Well, I do stop to get 1 item, but after these guys, I'm just like, yeah, screw it. Go to the boss right away. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so stubborn about changing my spells to gravity. And why this guy keeps, like, running back at me from a distance. Yeah, then he runs back, like, yeah, fuck it. I don't got time for this. It seems like whenever I attack the eyeball enemy, he gets, like, pissed off. Well, I did hit him at the same time there, but, like, he'll like, run back, I'll hit the eyeball enemy, and then he, like, comes charging back at me again. Yeah, see? Look! What's with that? Yeah, see? Look! What is the deal here? Is there some kind of hidden relationship I don't know about? What is going on? That is so weird. Is that a glitch of some kind? I don't know. He just keeps running back and forth. What the fuck's he doing? Oh, God, I love it. He looks so ridiculous. Oh, God. Stupid ogres. They don't know anything. Stop hitting me with those eyeball beams. God damn it. And then he runs away. Just like, yeah, screw it. I got better things to do than to shoot eye beams at you, apparently. There we go. And here comes the ogre to the rescue. Because apparently he really cares about this eyeball enemy, whose name I don't even know at all. Yeah, but seriously, that guy just took so many hits to take down. I don't think that was a black hood. I'm pretty sure that was a statue, just saying. So yeah, I just say fuck it and just run to the boss. I only stop for one thing, which is that that ore that the ferryman wanted. He wanted me to get that for him, which can usually be found in this specific chest. A pinch of sulfur. Looks way more than a pinch, but you know, whatever. Who am I to argue with the game, huh? Oh man, that music is familiar. Yeah, but look how dark it is. I didn't realize. At least it makes it more dramatic, at least. Oh, God, I'm grumpy. Yeah. And this is the Iron Giant. Not to be confused with that great animated flick from, like, what, the 90s? Oh, shit. Yeah, for some reason, these goblins are bringing him swords. I don't really know why, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, and he's like, oh, God. He got bitch slapped into oblivion. Like, he didn't even, like, crush him with his sword or his fist. He bitch slapped him into nothingness. Hey, what'd I miss? Yeah. Man, the Iron Giant was such a good movie. Unfortunately, this guy's not a very good boss. Yeah, 1999. Last year possible to be in the 90s. Yeah, and these two goblins appear out of nowhere. So what's the deal with these goblins and this guy anyway? Like, they bring him, like, a sword, but they seem to fear him, and he, like, kills one of them for no reason. Like, I'm 90% sure he kills that one, even if all 3 swords are there, so I don't really... Yeah, so this guy, as you can see, loves using his sword, but eventually it will break, which is what the backup swords are for. I'm pretty sure it only gets damaged when he actually slams it into the ground, like that. Eventually it'll break, and then he'll go get a new one. But his attacks are a lot weaker and easier to manage when he has no swords. So that's why, like, getting rid of the goblins carrying the swords makes this fight a lot easier. But I mean, I get hit a couple times, but I still beat this guy without too much trouble. But yeah, he's a lot faster than he looks. Or I guess he just has very big strides. Seriously, I hate these goblin mages so much. They're so annoying. Not as annoying as this guy, though. Yeah, see there. His sword's gone. So he unleashes 2 new attacks. Which is, yeah, this weird electrical... kind of electrical ground pound thing. And he'll also just kind of charge at you blindly. But, yeah, there. Yeah, it does that, like that Wario Land shoulder rush. Yep, and then eventually he'll just go get a new sword. And rinse and repeat. You could also throw those water urns into those little geysers to make a big chunk of, geyser of steam come out and do some damage, but I never bother. I don't know, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like doing it. I'm not really sure how much damage it does, if it's like really worth the risk. Because it can hurt you too, and then there's always the chance it just misses. Yeah, I think we've pretty much seen all of his attacks. I don't think he busts out anything new for this cycle. Nothing that I ever saw. But he does get a slow spell. Or, yeah, I think it was, or like a gravity spell or something. That can actually do damage to you even though you don't fly. But he'll bust that out during later cycles, according to the guidebook at least, but I've never seen it myself. And I'm never fighting this guy again, so I'll never see it. Yeah, okay, good view of his gluteus maximus right there. Don't know why I decided to use that term for it, but whatever. God, can you imagine if you actually had to fight the Iron Giant? That would suck. I would. Well, I guess it depends if he was in like nice mode or in combat mode. God, that was so cool. I mean, obviously it wasn't meant to be cool and awesome. It was supposed to be like devastating and like horrifying, but it was still pretty cool. God, where is Hogarth? Call down your giant giant. Yeah, but this sword just does not want to break. I don't know. Does it not? Is it just invincible? Because I swear this sword is more durable than the other two. Like, because it's his last sword, does it just not break, or? I don't know. Like, I never really counted how many sword swings it takes for the sword to break. And of course, it actually has to hit the ground to do damage, I assume. I mean, that makes sense. Why would it take damage from, like, that? It looks like it's made out of stone. Yeah, like, it's totally like stone. Doesn't feel like it'd be sharp. More like a club than a sword, you know? It has such like a thick edge, you know? I don't know. I like this guy's design though. It's kind of cool. Doesn't look like he's made of iron though. It looks like he's flesh and blood. He only has a little bit of armor. I feel cheated. Yeah, I was gonna see him wait if you try to get him to break his sword again, see if like anything special happened. Like if he was like, oh shit, I'm out of swords, fuck. Like a little cinematic, but it was just taking too long. I just wanted to get it over with. So I decided just fuck it. Just kill him. Well, a little bit. It takes me another few seconds. Then I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. It's not that important. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because it didn't break, so I'm like, yeah, screw it. Now he's dead. You go. Oh, wait, no, I go. You stay. No following. What, did he just turn into steam? What just happened? Good thing this tree can survive the lava. Well, I guess it's magical, so I suppose that makes sense. Oh man, it's so majestic, so pretty. Man, it must be fucking hot in that helmet. He's just drowning in his own sweat. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Like water just like pours out of the little face holes. You better give me 2 drops for all that shit. I know it's not gonna give me 2 drops. Alright. That's 1/3 of the way. So now, aside from the last level, there's only 3 more levels to go. That desert level and then 2 others. But I'm gonna save the desert level for last. Aside from the last level, of course. you can't get to the last level without doing the desert level, because that's how you get the mystery element. Dear diary. Oh wait, the page is just burned up. Never mind. Man, it's so dark. Okay, I can kind of see a little bit of plant life. How the hell did you get here? Seriously. Okay. Like, why am I deciding whether you plant something new or not? Let's see here. Yeah, I just give them this armor for a shield for Calabas or whatever it's called. Yeah, just take that. It has no use for you, but whatever. Just take it. I don't know how it fits in the envelope, but whatever. Or I guess it's just a design for it, right? So it'll just be a piece of paper. I didn't heal myself. No, I guess I did heal myself quite a bit during that fight. And yep, I always get the heart pendant whenever I can. Yeah, and I can... Tristan. That's a very normal name for a Final Fantasy character. Well, then again, I guess we've had like Sid and Leon's kind of a normal name. Well, even though it's not really, it's really Squall or whatever, right? I don't know. I've never really, again, I've mentioned this before, but I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game aside from this one. Like, the closest thing I've played to a Final Fantasy game is Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. I mean, it's a guilty pleasure for the most part. Like, I realized the series has gone downhill and it's gotten very convoluted and kind of stupid. But I can't help but like it anyway. Just a guilty pleasure. And, I mean, I've dedicated, like, a decade of my life. Like, over a decade of my life to, you know, seeing what the hell happened. So I'm gonna see it through to the end, you know? Like, Kingdom Hearts, like, 2 came out, like over a decade. It came out in, like, what was it, 2005? I don't remember. Over a decade ago. Yeah, and that was the second game. You know, never mind. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2, not really the second game. That was... Oh, yeah, and I gave him the Pitch of Sulfur for a 20% discount. Yeah, but I am going to go back over to start that one side quest. This time I started for real this time. The one that gets me a shit ton of money when I beat it. Yeah, this time I'm going to start it for real. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I had to talk to the starting guy, leave, then go back and talk to him again? Like a different year or something? I don't know. Maybe it started a different year. I mean, the guidebook wasn't very specific. It just said talk to him. And it didn't work, so... Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't really run into any important... Oh, wait, actually, no, I do. The Black Knight. We get to talk about him a little bit. So, how does he travel alone in the miasma? If he doesn't have a caravan. And there's Hurdy. I wonder if he knows Gertie. He murdered Gertie in the wetlands, or whatever it's called. So yeah, it turns out the Black Knight's kind of a dick. Seriously, man. You can't just kill people's fathers like that. You know, it's a dick move. Yeah, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get to see the end of this little story in this playthrough. Well, I mean, I know what happens, but I've just never seen it myself. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I thought if I pressed A, I'd be able to go to a menu where I could change my element or see what elements it has. But apparently, you can't do that for this level, which is very odd because like every other level can do that. I don't think the volcano level can do it either. I don't think. Yeah, thank God I can just leave. Yeah, screw it. I don't want to go back there. Too many lizards. I am very racist against lizards. Stupid scaleless. Scaly motherfuckers. But, yeah, I gotta change my element to, yeah, wind. So I can go and, I checked this off screen because I wanted to go to that one area near Tita in the manor where I can start that one side quest that gets me a shit ton of money if I win. Or beat it, rather. Not really win. Yeah, a lot of travel and a lot of boringness. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that cutscene from now on. Just a boat sailing, nothing interesting to see. I still love how the Ukes like run with their hands just kind of like almost dragging on the ground. I don't know why, I always found that funny. I guess I'm just easily amused. But yeah. I'd run into a lot less random interactions than I thought. I only run into one other this video, and it's like very useless. Yeah, I forgot how many like random interactions are essentially like boring, pointless jibber jabber. Like the one where you see those little lily pad dwarf guys chasing a goblin, and that's it. That's the entire little event. That's all you see. Like, what's the point of that? That doesn't tell me anything about the world. Except those guys don't like goblins. Because no one likes goblins. Goblins are really, really scary. Okay, now I can go to Alphataria, I assume? Yeah, because it's the veil of it. Very lively music, I like it. Alright, so now I gotta talk to that one, I think he's like a palace guard, I don't know. Yeah, I just talked to a few townsfolk. Because I want to see if they talk about memories, but I don't think any of them do. Hey, I'm taller than you, you piece of shit. Yeah, the princess is missing. Yeah, there is a palace in the background, but you can't actually go in there. Yeah, so I just kept talking to him a few times just to make sure things start properly. Yeah, see, I don't think I ever mentioned it, but you can't actually go in there. You can try, but the door just doesn't open. Yeah. Kind of a waste, but whatever. Could have been something interesting in there, but, you know, whatever. Excuse me. I hate to be the guy that has to test how far the town crystal, like, how far its reach goes. Gotta basically just go outside the ring of protection and, choke to death. Or, like, almost choke to death, then get the fuck back inside before you die. But yeah, you think, now that I think about it, I don't think they would have any real way of knowing off the top of their head. Like, I don't know, is this little, like, circle, like, around my character, like, is that visible, or is that just for, like, the player? Or is that actually visible in the game? In the, like, the universe, you know? Because if not, then there's gotta be that one unlucky son of a bitch that has to go see how far the crystal protects the town and just go out into the miasma. Yep, now I just gotta change my element to water and that one event that's completely useless. And that'll be it. Like, I could have run into Gertie again, but no. I gotta run to, I go to Mars Pass because this is where you gotta talk to the second guy for the quest. But then I realized I forgot he only appears during odd years, so I have to wait till next year to actually find him. Yeah, he's around here normally. Well, when he's actually here. Yeah, I'm sure you were. The ladies, man. Liar. He's lying. He's never gotten laid in his life. Yeah, just seeing what these guys talk about. Nothing important. Yeah. Oddly, no one's mentioning anything about memories, which is strange, because I would think they would. Because the memory is the whole underlying theme of this game. It gets more and more prevalent as as things go along. People talk about losing their memories. Yeah, wait, what? But I didn't change my element. Oh shit. Wait, what? I could have sworn I remembered. Oh crap. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because I knew I made it past that last miasma stream. Or second to last. So, okay, there we go. Okay. I was a bit worried for a second. When am I going to go back? When am I going to turn back? Yeah, it completely slipped my mind to actually change my element. There we go. Yeah, I don't get events like this. It doesn't tell me like anything about the world. It's just like, I mean, I guess it's kind of humorous, I suppose. Soul Ratched, how you pronounce that? Being kind of a dick, I suppose. Ooh. Oh shit! Fight! 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 Midget fight! Rolf Wood takes no shit from anyone. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you sure showed him. By stamping your feet like a child. City Slickers? Yeah, I'm sure you would have. I mean, I am so glad I got to see that. Yeah, I just learned so much about the world and how it all works, and the intricate workings of this universe, as it were. Beautiful. Mwah. 10 out of 10. There we go. Now I can go through that miasma stream. Yeah. And then I'll, yeah. I can finish up my year in the new area, and, yeah. Then I'll be, and then I don't know if I'm gonna go straight to the desert, because as far as so basically Gertie, his poems tell you how to get the mystery element in the desert, but I'm not sure if you can actually do it before he relays all the poems to you, or if you can do it at any time. I'm honestly not sure if you have to actually wait for him to tell you, or if you can just do it yourself if you know what to do, like with a guidebook. I don't know. Because I was thinking about just, like, waiting till all of Gertie's events happened, and then, getting the element. I don't know. I'll see. Because I'm pretty sure all of Gertie's, events rely solely on how many, myrrh drops you've gotten throughout the game. Yeah, I talked to that guy a little bit. Wait, what? He knew all about you? That's creepy. Don't let that guy stalk you, little Moogle. Just saying. Ugh. But yeah. These miasma streams still creep me out. They're not that bad. They're just a little bit, I don't know. Just something off about them. I don't like it. Which I guess is sort of the point. But anyway, so now we are in, what is it, the wetlands or something? Rabina Plains. Rabena? Anyway, that's it for this video. Next time I'm going to go down to that little log area there. So, I'll see you then.